Welcome back to First to Worst. We have our first head-to-head of the round of 64. We have Falke 512 and Vlad SVK. With me here in the
Hello.
commentator booth is Baldrick, and I am Hoyt.
Hello, everyone.
We are running Seed 4 today as the first part of our bracket, and let's have our contestants eat their hot dogs and start getting some guns.
Sure. Also, this might be another part where my PC crashes because Institution is a big map.
It takes a
Let's
short
hope
while to
that
load.
doesn't happen.
Uplink successful.
Okay, I'm in.
Target
All
system
right.
detected.
Same.
Go ahead and open those cases. We'll see what we got.
Oh.
Looks like Vlad's got that.
I think I'll use my first reload.
No, I will
Okay.
reload also.
Both contestants using their first reloads.
Uplink successful. Target system detected.
I think I will be using a second reload.
Okay. Falk choosing to go for the second. Vlad, you thinking of keeping that?
I'm not sure, but no, I'll go for another reroll.
We've got one more
This is
reload,
scary.
Falk.
I am not
Uplink
left-handed.
successful.
Oh,
Target
man.
system detected.
Oh,
Take it.
And so do you,
This is...
Vlad.
Oh, I'd love this thing.
I
if it
can
was
go
right-handed.
once again, yes? One more time
Yes,
last
one
time.
more time.
Okay. Please be good.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Uplink successful.
All right, both contestants going to the
Okay.
final reload here.
I got my...
Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to live with it.
Okay. Both contestants do have to live with their final guns here.
Hold on, I'm getting a weird tracking for a second. Let me... Okay, it's better.
All right, any final words that you'd like to, before heading off, gentlemen?
Good luck.
Best of luck, but not too good of luck. You know.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
All right, both players are deafened and heading out.
Yes,
Baldrick, what do you think of their starting weapons here?
personally, I prefer what Falke has.
Yeah,
has. You know me, I would have gone with the Scout. But
Yes,
honestly, I
I
think
know
what he's
you would
got
have.
is actually slightly better. It hits harder.
The SV98 is a nice rifle, and it's got the same capacity as the Scout, I believe. 10 rounds mag.
Yes, both are 10-round magazines. Yes.
And let's see, we got the CZ52 in the hands of Vlad. Now, it's not my favorite pistol, but there's no pistol that looks better. It is a great looking gun.
Is both of our contestants here have opted to go in from the corridor.
Do you like a vent entrance here?
I like a vent entrance here. I think it provides easier clear, alerting the SO6.
It is nice to work down rather than up, I think. Both contestants are going for what they lack. The bolty man going for a pistol, and the pistol man going for a bolty. Additional flashlight in the hands of Vlad. I think this is something we'll see a lot of.
Shame I fried my stealth bonus.
Hey, well,
Both of them
seem to
working their
be-
way to the first hold.
exactly.
Now, who would you rather be going into this first hold?
I'm a rifle guy. Falke's his rifle out. I would go with that.
Hmm.
Interfacing with system
I
node.
personally don't know that I would
Hold
be able to
disposition. Analyzing
make the
system.
shots at range with the pistols to take the encryptions.
Yeah, and I think having the 1911, it has nicer sights. It really does.
Yeah, the 1911 close sights make quick acquisition so much easier.
Hmm.
Don't think it makes it any more accurate.
Both players, or I guess at least Vlad, choosing a rather unconventional spot to hold here down at this box. Have you
Not
seen a
very
lot
good
of
at
this?
using bolt actions.
I've not seen
Actually, I'm
that
really
position
bad.
used very often. But
Mhm.
if he's using pistol, it does put you closer to a lot of these encryptions. Easy
Yeah,
access up and down.
that's true.
Falke is holding what I would consider the more common hold position.
Definitely a more conventional hold position there.
Data extracted.
And he's got the rifle out.
Evidence found.
And Vlad is already complete.
Advance to next system
Hmm.
node.
A nice clear. I don't think he got hit. I think he went hitless there. That's a good start for him. It wasn't the fastest of clears, but it was clean.
Indeed.
Quick bolting. Falk's working his way around the hold. Oh, going for the pistol here. A jump shot missing on the way.
Oh, I'm
but
fried.
Oh, he's
I'm
just
washed.
struggling a little bit here.
Yeah, I don't think that either of our contestants had a super quick clear there, so I think they're about equal.
probably on
Neither of
par,
them getting
yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Falke took a little bit longer getting started
Hmm.
with the hold. So that's where the big difference in time between the ending of the holds came from. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We got Vlad grabbing his semi-auto shotgun with the number 4 buck. Classic move here.
Classic shotgun as well. It was the first semi-auto shotgun added to the game. In fact,
Ooh, I didn't know that.
um,
Looks like he's swapping over his attachments.
it's going for the light and the red dot. Very
Mhm.
useful in this second hold we are headed to.
Although the light and the red dot do clash a little bit, it's really hard to see your dot when you
It can
have that
definitely,
flashlight that
yeah,
bright.
just have no contrast really.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the price you pay.
Yep. Yep.
Interfacing with system node. Hold
And he's
disposition.
straight into hold 2,
Analyzing
while
system.
Falke is still trying to clear out the supply room.
Vlad choosing a much more conventional hold style this time, choosing to sit in the middle. I like to just sit in the middle and then listen to where I hear the steps coming from, and then
Yes.
move.
Oh, they're running the same shotgun.
Mirrored runs here. This is very nice to see.
Detected.
Oh, I think Ricochet hit the substation there. Did he take damage from
He
it?
did.
I can't quite tell. The gun's in the
Now,
way.
I think if he takes less than 100 damage, he should. It shouldn't count against him anyway. He did take a little damage.
That's more than 100 damage, I believe.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
I heard the hiss, and now we see the damage gone.
Yeah, those things can be mean. They can either do absolutely nothing or really punish you.
Indeed, especially when you're using a shotgun. If it ricochets and you get multiple hits, it can really, really hurt.
Yeah.
Swarm encryption.
Looks like
Okay.
Vlad's ready to take on his next encryption.
Oh, not blinding.
Whoa.
That's so sick. Quick switch to the pistol, and
That's
he's going
really
to finish it
coming in
off.
handy.
There we go.
Well, that was some quick thinking. I think he went hitless on that account.
Yes. It was good work with that pistol. Got in close. A nice quick clear.
Very, very clean going to the second, his secondary. And usually I'd say you only want to go to that secondary if you're going to clear the encryption with it. Because if it runs dry, then you're dry on your primary and secondary, and you might as well have reloaded your primary.
Potentially. I mean,
Yeah.
it may be quicker to reload a pistol than a shotgun.
That's true. That's true.
And Falke is into his second hold.
Good splits on our runners here, so we can concentrate on one. Very, very polite of them to do this for us. It's like Falke is choosing to
Override
hold.
token
Is he
found.
holding here, or is he kind of just roaming?
He is ready to take out the encryptions as they appear.
Yep.
There we go. First one, second. Oh, we had a ricochet there into the substation.
But I think he escapes without it zapping
Did
him.
indeed.
So I think right now Falke's probably in the lead a little bit, as far as we can see. As
Yeah,
still hitting.
just that bonus from not taking that damage is really tipping him over the edge right now.
And I think Falke or Vlad is getting into a little bit of a firefight here in.
He's
The old
certainly lost his
Presidio.
alert bonus for this take phase.
Yeah. We should be seeing swarms pop up pretty soon for Vlad. He's
Yep.
getting ready for it. Or
Oh,
Falke.
no.
rather.
Right next to each other.
I
Oh,
knew that was
there's
gonna
damage.
happen.
Ooh, he took a lot of hits. He is less than half right now. That was
Yes,
a
those
lot of damage
substations
really
do
fast.
more damage the more times you shoot them. And the shotgun
Override token
can
found.
hit them a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, that is that is unfortunate amount of damage.
I was not expecting that is a worrying amount of damage.
This is the part where I get lost.
I could see him trying to navigate to the central halls now
Yeah,
to
I'm
try
lagging a bit.
and find a hot dog barrel.
Yeah. Looks like Vlad is grabbing another shotgun.
Mark 12, it's fantastic.
Great shotgun to have. Now that pool has a couple things that you'd rather not get in it, but it looks like he lucked out.
We've got spanners in chat saying suggesting someone during this phase will die from getting zapped on hold 2.
That'll be a pretty crazy death.
It would be unfortunate, but I can see it happening with a with the amount of number 4 buck we'll be using in this this first to worst tournament. I can see it
Yeah.
happening. That's a lot of
Now
pellets.
Falke is still low, choosing to save that health dog, even though it looks like these vents are pretty hot here.
Well, you may see him want to
Interfacing with system node.
get some more health if it's not available in the supply room.
Analyzing
We can see.
It's like Vlad straight in, choosing to hold top in the library.
So Hoyt, where do you like to hold in library?
Library, I like to hold right
no.
kind of under where
Seriously,
he
turn my
is
back.
now, right up against the door. It
Okay.
allows you to maintain a very aggressive hold style, and if you can't hear the footsteps when they spawn, they're on the stairs.
Interesting. I actually have a slightly different position, which
Mhm.
may be even more aggressive, which is on the balcony of the stairs.
Oh, on the kind of the landing
Halfway
there
up.
in the middle.
Yes, where the orb is.
Oh.
Advancing to next system
It
layer.
puts you in the middle of everything,
Mm-hmm.
but it also
Analyzing
means
system.
you're in the middle of everything and can shoot in all directions.
Vlad here, I think this is a very defensible position that he's put himself in. As soon as those encryptions pop, he's going to be able to ignore all of the SOSIGs that are down below him and kind of just work on the encryptions instead, which does have its own benefits. Looks like he's waiting with bated breath as we do for that encryption to pop, but I think as soon as he looks away, they
Yes,
pump in.
I find with
Flagship
quite a
and-
few holes, the SO6 will spawn just as the encryptions pop.
Wow, that was a great set of encryptions for him. They were all right in front of him, and he was able to clear them pretty much immediately on those swarms.
Yeah, they're in really good position for him. None of them tucked away behind cover.
And they really can be on this hold. It's hard, even though the room is so open, it's hard to find an angle where you can see all the encryptions at the same time.
Indeed.
Wow.
That's why I like my open position.
Mhm.
And Falke is taking a far more defensive position. But
Yeah, this.
it does have some good views on half of the entryways.
Mhm.
There is, however, a encryption position right below him. There we go. Actually hardened there. There's one more up on the right.
One more.
And Vlad is finishing off his last encryption in here, the recursives. Really good work with the pistol,
Yeah.
getting close and clearing it out. And he is done. He is onto his fourth take phase.
Yeah, I think Vlad made library look easy.
Definitely had some quick encryption clears there. And I don't think he took any damage that time.
Falk engaging the stairs SOSIGs with some pretty long range pellet fire.
And the swarms are up. There's
Can he
two.
clear them as fast as Vlad
Three.
did?
Range giving us some good quick clears on those. Having struggled with that one. Taking out a pair of
He's gotta
SO6
go for
and
the
the last
reload.
encryption, I believe, right here. There we go.
Nice and controlled, but I don't think his encryptions were nearly as nice in their pattern as Vlad got.
And the position he was trying to clear it from, he had to jump down from upstairs. He couldn't just clear it straight away. I think Vlad had the better position for clearing.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like he's maintaining good control here, choosing to hold down here for the let's see, where's the other recursive? It's down there. He's got quite a distance to travel if he's gonna swap to the pistol, take the one out, and then run all the way across the room, across the open.
Yeah, Falk sold his rifle as well, so he hasn't got that as an option long range. Doing the
Little
shotgun as
shotgun
well.
surgery on the first one. Is he gonna go for his pistol for the second one? He's making his way over.
I think he's probably going to use the shotgun.
Whoa, send him flying.
He's getting used to the aims.
Mhm.
We just see some more surgery here, I think. There we
Yeah.
go.
That was calm and controlled.
Well, we know that smooth is slow is smooth and smooth is fast,
That's true.
but sometimes raw speed can be better.
Yeah, he did choose not to just take the dive off the balcony to get to the second encryption faster, choosing to not get hit, which is the more prudent choice.
And
He's
it's
still not full
clearing out
health.
his next hold. I think he's done a good job so far. I think he has been detected by the patrol in the supply room. He's doing a good job of clearing the hold out, making sure the SO6 are down before he starts it.
Vlad
right
looks like he picked up the 416. Is that what that is, if I'm not mistaken?
Honestly, there's so many AR-15 pattern rifles in the game, I can't remember all the names of all of them, but it looks like it is the 416.
I like the hold where Vlad's holding here, this little intersection. It gives you great ability to listen. Oh, quick mag change, looking for that final one. They can hide next to the lights, but that one was hiding around the corner.
He's going to be frustrated about that one. Let's hope that doesn't impact his clears.
It was looking like a really fast clear, but sometimes you just can't find that last stealth node.
Yes, it can be very unfortunate. Possible argument for increasing the beam width on that torch.
Yeah.
Because the stealths
I think I'm getting
do
lost
actually
again.
shine slightly in the torchlight.
Mm-hmm.
Falke is getting lost here. Losing track of where he needs to
Sorry,
go.
viewers.
I
That's
believe he needs
okay,
to pass through the hub.
Only more systems.
He's giving Vlad time to finish his. What?
It's up. Vlad is making pains to make sure the Sosics are not going to be jumping onto him, and that's a nice clear.
Didn't even take the time to put it in a semi. Great trigger control from Vlad there.
Indeed, especially with
That
such a
fire
fast
rate
firing gun.
Yeah, the 416 shoots way faster than the M4s. He did a great job of keeping that under control.
It's got a pretty decent spawn position for the regenerative. It's gonna be right next to the position he's holding.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to move back to position to get it. Stay where he's comfortable.
Now, is he gonna keep with the 416 and just do a close-up clear, or try and? I don't think he's gonna try and put some distance and go for the shotgun.
Not
I
bad.
don't think there's enough opportunities of range here.
Yeah, because it is just right in the middle.
Regenerative encryption detected.
Unfortunately, he's moved away from his spot. Oh, he
He
is
is
getting
going
range.
for the shotgun.
Shotgun initial clear, and then spray down the rest with the 416. There we go. He took out the central node.
Oh no!
Switching
don't
to his
think that
backup
went-
shotgun.
I don't think that went according to plan so much, but he did manage to do it without taking a hit.
System
And he
node.
reacted very well to
Mm-hmm.
running out of ammo there.
Yep. Out of ammo on 2 guns. Good thing he still had a 3rd shotgun.
So what you do your tertiary is faster than reloading. And
Does he
Falke's
still
picked up
have-
AK-12 before he goes into his hold 4.
Does he have a quadrinary?
He might still have the bolt action.
Now,
Or his pistol.
I was very sad
I
to
honestly
learn.
don't remember. I honestly didn't notice whether he
Yeah,
sold that or not.
that is the problem with having them alternate their holds like this. Is always concentrating on the action and not the shopping, which is the real star of the show.
I mean, the strategy the runners go through to get their guns is as important as the RNG being in favour.
It looks like Falke has picked up the AK-12, my favorite rifle to get. I just love this thing. It's so fun.
Oh, we have a bullet boost and an infinite ammo for Vlad. He'll be taking. He's happy about that. He's taking that into the final hold.
Looks like Falke is keeping his AK-12 on single shot. Not confident in the size of those 30-round mags to go into full auto, perhaps.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh, where's the last one?
Oh, he's hunting too.
He's found it. Yeah, they both had to hunt a little bit, but I think Falke was a bit
Indicators
faster
kind of
there.
lied to me. Oh,
No,
that's bayonet.
oh no.
No, really getting.
Try
You've
to
really
have
got to
one
be
bit of
careful with the
fun.
bayonets in this game. You can't run into the Sosics using the smooth locomotion.
Oh, Magless shoots the last bullet. Cocking going back.
Unfortunately, the game only counts your control movements when it comes to melee damage on enemies.
Yeah,
So you do have to make sure you are making that swing or stabbing motion.
he is
You are running
taking
into them.
shield dog in order to buy himself the time to clear this. It looks like he was having a lot of trouble maintaining control of these corridors here. Kind of.
No.
There we go. We've got that reload off. So Vlad is into his final hold. Falke is into his final encryption on the 4th hold.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he's not sure about keeping control of the hallways there, then that shield was definitely a good choice. Preventing him from taking damage. You can just focus on the encryption.
Physically crouching in order to maintain as little of a window for the SO6 to shoot him at all. I think he's still hitless, except for that one time in hold 2, right?
Yeah, it's been a
Or-
fantastic run from him so far. The new hitless bonus is definitely making a difference in how we see our runners play in the last tournament. And letterboxing that shot in the tiny gap underneath the barrier. And
Yeah.
Falke takes the same strategy of shooting the regen with his shotgun, switching over
He has a
to
much smaller
auto
magazine
rifle.
to work with.
He does, and he's done a really good clip. As Vlad is going ham on the
Yep. But it's
on this
being
encryption.
mean. It's being so mean as it runs away from him here.
Yep.
Neutralized.
I mean, that's not a terrible clear on the orthogonal.
Advancing to next system layer.
No, but it could have been so much cleaner if it wasn't just
Analyzing system.
a little bit mean.
That's almost always the case, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just miss one shot, one piece of it, and
Mhm.
it gets rotated away from you.
Yeah, and then the second that it appears, you're trying to deal with a SOSIG, and then it rotates away again.
I think we're going to see a lot of that in Hub.
Yeah,
It's quite complicated in its layout, so it'll move around.
there are
Lots
so
of different
many
directions.
angles in Hub that it's really hard to maintain a sight lane only on the SOSIG that you shoot at, while another one finds an angle on you.
Well, I do know for a fact that Anton did limit how low that encryption can go. It could previously dive down right into the pits.
Encryption detected.
Practice is up, bullet
Ooh,
boost, and we are clear on Vlad's run.
the double shotgun strat.
Extracted. Advance to
Okay,
next system
that's
node.
great.
Take it.
This is going to be unfortunately, this is going to be quite a quiet one to finish off this run.
We got Vlad with a 1, 2, 4.
Go.
0250.
Thank you. So Falke is
Shopping.
shopping. He's got his token.
I wonder what
he-
he's going to do.
Uh,
One mag upgrade sends him to the drums, but you can't mag palm, but I don't see him mag palming his mags anyway.
no.
He's got lots of tokens to spend.
Yeah, he's been quite economical.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
Now, I was
6,
sad
9.
to learn that this place, this shop that he's in, is not named Clarestery, which is a beautiful name and evokes some fanciness. It's pronounced
I don't know how
Clear
far I have to go.
Sword,
It's 60s.
which disgusting, gross.
Okay, that far.
Horrid. Why would it be
I
pronounced?
did not know. I thought I was going to upgrade to like 40, 45, 46,
Oh, he was happy
48,
about the mag upgrade.
47.
Yeah, apparently he did not know when he was going
Yeah.
into it that he was only one away from
Yeah,
the
if only I
big
knew.
drum bazine. Which is one of the
Right.
reasons I really like that gun.
Balance is suggesting that Falke should be buying the grenade launcher,
You got bigger problems than the gas, man.
but we shall see.
Yeah,
What's his strategy here?
it looks like he wants to try and farm as many points from these guards as possible, choosing not to hit the orb right away.
I think that was more likely to be a patrol. He did clear Hub earlier.
Hmm.
Unless he just missed those guys. He's taking a top hold, which can be a very good position to hold from.
But he doesn't have those barriers that we saw Vlad using very well.
The barriers are on the edge, on the ends there. It may have come up here because of the encryption spawn. I'm not quite sure. We'll see if he
We got
decides to change his hold
around.
location after this. Oh, I think he
Ow.
took a shot there. He did.
Yeah.
But he's got the encryption down.
Mhm.
That was a good encryption clear, apart from taking that shot. It might
Yeah.
have been better to see him move to one of the barriers on either end of the hold rather than
Yeah.
being alongside.
A little bit of backing up and a little bit of crouch might have saved him from that
Exactly.
shot. But I can understand the impulse. I have the knees of an old man, and I hate, you know,
Whoa.
Oh,
rather just
I had
sit.
the knees of an old man 20 years ago, unfortunately. So he's seen where the encryption is now. It's below him, and he has gone for infinite ammo and a ghost.
Excuse
Oh
me?
no, did he? He didn't load. He's got to put one.
Wha-
He's got to
bullet-
have one in the
No.
magazine. There you go. Now,
Oh,
now
no.
go. Now go. Will it be nice to him? It's actually been quite nice. It's given him most of this. Oh, I say that. He turns away, but it does turn back again.
I did not know that could
Yeah,
happen.
once he started,
Yes.
once he started shooting, I think if we just look at the timer from the first hit on encryption, I think he was faster than Vlad. But I
Yes.
think not having reloaded from when he bursted down the regenerative was not a planned move.
That's not a person.
No. You always make sure you're ready to fire,
Yeah,
especially
and I
when you
Or
can
none
just
of these
spawn
are
new
persons.
magazines.
he and I both learned that you need one bullet in the magazine, not just the one in the tube for the infinite ammo to work. I didn't know that.
There are a couple of guns where that's the exception,
Hmm.
but it's the rule for almost everything.
Yeah, because if you use like a mag filler, a gun filler, it doesn't fill the magazine, which I assume has something to do with it. I don't know.
Does it fill the chamber if you use
Oh,
the fill option on the ammo
he's
bar?
got his bullet boost, but he's choosing to just shoot it with
Oh,
545.
praying.
Which worked a lot better than I thought it would.
Not great, not terrible.
It's a
Yeah, that wasn't a bad clear there.
17 to 350.
Right, let's bring them both back into the room.
I think I'm
Right.
cooked.
I will unmute them. Gentlemen, great runs.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Should we announce the scores? I suppose we should.
Yes, I
We
think we
have-
should.
We have Falk 512 coming in with a 1,117,000, or 107. No, 172,350. And Vlad coming in above him with a 1,240,250.
Well played.
Yep,
Thanks,
there are
Jeff.
just
You got me good.
Some great scores, but one was noticeably higher than the other.
Yeah. He probably
Both
didn't
of
do as
you-
many COD reloads.
I think it was pretty close for a while. Both of you took a ricochet from the electrical pylons in Hold 2.
Yeah, that one was rough. I knew what was
I got
coming
hit
and I
once.
still pulled the trigger.
Yeah, you were both pretty close up until the last couple of holds, I think.
Yeah. The bayonet like tricked me, man. I had an obligation to murder something with it, and it did not go well.
Yep.
But I had fun.
Yes, I'm glad you had fun. And you're not out. We do have the goulash
That's true.
brackets.
Been
you
there
will-
every other time, so that's my home. That's where I
mean-
really shine.
I mean, almost like practically everyone ends up in the goulash.
Yeah.
I mean, at the first
But-
stage.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it's my
I've
it's
done
my
it a couple
home.
of
It's where I
times myself.
thrive. You know.
Mhm. And
So
someone
I'm excited.
will be sent down to the goulash who will fight their way forward for 8 or 9 rounds. It happens every time.
It does indeed. There's nothing that says you can't win the tournament after losing your
From the
very first
goulash.
match
Yep.
in phase 1.
Yep.
So, with that, congratulations to Vlad. Commiserations to Falke.
Yeah, good
You are
job,
going to the
dude.
goulash. Would any of you like to say any words about your runs?
Any questions from chat too? If
I
there
wish I didn't get hit in the first hold and spot it, but it turned out fine.
Yeah, I have no idea how the stealth works. I just I just want to kill things.
I
Don't worry, I
think,
didn't know last week either.
yeah,
Until I did my run, I had no clue what the stealth bonus does or anything. Since then, I've been practicing a lot, so now I know how to do it.
I mean,
But it didn't
that's
work
what
out this time.
happens. Yeah, that's what happens when you go from playing for fun to playing for score, isn't it?
Yeah,
well,
very
it looks
true.
like we just have one question from chat, and it is the question, gentlemen. Why hot dogs?
At least I'm not a
Have
chicken
you
wing.
ever shot a hot dog before? It's pretty fun.
Great wisdom from our runners here. Well, thanks to chat for tuning in. Thanks to our runners Vlad and Falk for their runs, and thank you to my co-caster Baldrick.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Uh,
Yeah, we've got more runs coming up. Please check the spreadsheet for the schedule.
I think the next one's in 2 hours.
Quite likely. I do not have it up on my screen because I crashed
Yeah,
earlier.
we've got Guardian and Sexy Mustard in about 2 hours and 9
Yep.
minutes.
Yep, Sexy Mustard has just confirmed that himself as well.
So we'll look forward to that, and thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad to be here.
Indeed.
Even if I lose, still a great time.
Great.
Best of luck to you. Go beat Sergeant Tibbs. I need you to flatten him. Okay? I think I was up against some serious competition, even if I won that.
Yeah, very true.
I don't know. Pray for the bricks, okay? I'll be praying for you.
Thanks, man.
Be sacrificing small goats in exchange for him getting, I don't know, hit by a brick.
Right, and well, thank you, both of you, once more. Thank you to everyone for watching. And with that, I say adieu. And
All
we'll
right.
see
Bye.
you
See
shortly.
ya.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.